You're watching the Weiss channel. All right, today we're talking about cube roots and simplifying cube roots, but this time it's going to involve some letters. So remember this chart here, right? Because the cube root of 1 is 1, cube root of 8 is 2, cube root of 27 is 3, cube root of 64 is 4, cube root of 125 is 5, cube root of 216 is 6, cube root of 343 is 7, cube root of 512 is 8, cube root of 729 is 9, and the cube root of 1000 is 10. For example, what's the cube root of 432? Well, 216 goes into 432 twice. So it's 216 times 2. Cube root of 216 times cube root of 2. What's the cube root of 216? 6. Cube root of 2. Okay. Now, the cube root of n to the 6th would be n to the 2nd, right? Because n to the 2nd times n to the 2nd times n to the 2nd is n to the 6th, right? The cube root of a to the 21st is a to the 7th, because a to the 7th times a to the 7th times a to the 7th is a to the 21st, right? Okay, so we're going to simplify this. 6x times the cube root of 125 x to the 7th y to the 9th. Well, 125 is a perfect cube, so we're going to take out 125. We're going to take out from x to the 7th, we're going to take out x to the 6th, because x to the 6th is a perfect cube. Y to the 9th is also a perfect cube. So what's left after we take out all those items is just an x, right? So what is the cube root of 125? 5. Cube root of x to the 6th, x to the 2nd. Cube root of y to the 9th, y to the 3rd, times cube root of x. So now you take the 6 times the 5. X times x to the 2nd is x to the 3rd. So you have 30, x to the 3rd, y to the 3rd, times cube root of x. 1,512, 216 goes into 1,512 7 times. 216 times 7. Okay. X to the 10th, well, we take out x to the 9th, because that's a perfect cube. Y to the 5th, we take out y to the 3rd, because that's a perfect cube. Okay. So what's left? Take out 216, you're left with 7. Take out x to the 9th, you're left with x. Take out y to the 3rd, you're left with y squared. So now, cube root of 216 is 6. Cube root of x to the 9th is x to the 3rd. Cube root of y to the 3rd is y. So now you've got y to the 2nd times y makes y to the 3rd. So you have 6x to the 3rd, y to the 3rd, times the cube root of 7xy squared. Okay. 54, what perfect cube goes into 54? Well, 27. 27 times 2 is 54. X to the 9th is a perfect cube, so x to the 9th. Y to the 7th, you take out y to the 6th, and you're left with a y. Okay. So the cube root of 27 is 3. Cube root of x to the 9th is x to the 3rd. Cube root of y to the 6th is y to the 2nd. So you're left with cube root of 2y. So there's your answer. 3x to the 3rd, y to the 2nd, cube root of 2y. 8 times cube root of 40, x to the 3rd, y to the 8th. What perfect cube goes into 40? Well, 8 goes into 40 5 times. X to the 3rd is a perfect cube. From y to the 8th, you take out y to the 6th, and you're left with y to the 2nd. The cube root of 8 is 2. Cube root of x to the 3rd is x. Cube root of y to the 6th is y to the 2nd. So you've got 8 times 2 is 16. X, y to the 2nd. Cube root of y to the 2nd. You've been watching the Weiss channel.